Welcome back everyone to FinTech Festival India Mumbai Micro Experience. Now our next session is an innovation talk presentation titled Hyperscale Your Payment Ecosystem by Mr. Ankith Khadloya, co-founder AllCloud, and the stage is all yours, Ankith.
Thank you, Amit. I'm highly elated to be here with all of you. Thank you, FinTech Festival India, for providing this forum back again with a bang, which again connects all the networks. And after COVID, I think it's pleasure being here. I am Ankith Khadloya, co-founder AllCloud. AllCloud is a tech fin company. More about this in the last slide. But today I'm here to discuss how we can hyperscale our payments ecosystem, especially for the large enterprises. As you know, the payment industry is growing and growing. It's going to be 700 billion by 2022, as per our estimates. Especially in India, where UPI is being used, and there is a digital push from all the ecosystem players. The ecosystem is here to rise. The UPI transactions are growing 7x. More and more digital transactions are happening, especially due to the COVID phase. More and more digital transactions are happening over the period. Now, whether it is taking a tea outside on the stall to taking a policy premium or buying a car, everything is going to happen digital. That is the kind of millennials are available here. So there is a push from all the sides, from the government, from the compliance, and from the tech providers, and everywhere we are having a digital push, and the ecosystem enablers are also present who are enabling this push. That way, it is only bound to rise. Now, while doing so, what is the kind of challenges our large enterprises are facing? Today, because of the API enablement, our systems are opening up. We tend to write stacks against the providers. While doing so, we end up integrating deep down with our technology, with our core systems to the technology, that we end up writing an entire ecosystem across another partner, and the change management becomes very difficult. Plus, the businesses has risk because we are dependent with someone, and if there is a downtime coming from anywhere, our digital business is going for a toss. So some of the couple of problems we already face for a large enterprises, especially in the payments and collections ecosystem, is we end up integrating with multiple partners, and that integration is not easy. It is anywhere between 1 to 3 months. Because we end up completing with the InfoSec security. It starts with the integration of collections, payments, but it ends up with the audit or basically an InfoSec approval. So the entire integration cycle is high. The support and maintenance, you end up working with so many team players. You don't know where things are going wrong, where to reach out. There is a lock-in because of the technology. Efforts are redundant. Today we are launching, because the world is so digital, we are launching new products every now and then. When we are launching so many new products, we are multiplying our efforts of integration, maintenance, and support every time. The fourth problem is because there are so many things to do in our digital ecosystem. While we are gathering so much of data, it's not standardized across the ecosystem. And even if we standardize, making a sense out of it, it becomes very difficult. We are also having a lack of full visibility. The CTO is busy checking which integrations are going good, where there's a problem. The operations teams are failing because of so much of the jungle kind of ecosystem we create in. Luckily, because of the push of the digital ecosystem, there is a solution we have created. It's a BankCloud. It's smart API middleware for enterprises. Because of those problems, it is very eminent that you need a middleware, which can actually route the traffic. Now, routing a traffic, anyone can do, but doing it intelligently, smartly is very important, because today our businesses have grown more smarter. The demands are increasing, changing, and you cannot have a long list of rollout or change stakeholder management and change management to launch a simple product. It's very easy by using a very smart middleware. You can integrate your payment gateway APIs over this middleware. You have so many payment gateway providers. You can you can choose many instead of one. You can do KYC checks using this middleware. You can set up autopay using this middleware. If your business is in recurring collections, you can also set up your recurring mandates here, and also the banking API. This is very interesting because typically you want to launch your product with a disbursement with a bank. It usually starts with a cycle of 2 to 6 months. It ends up sometimes with 4 months also, 2 to 4 months, something like that. But with using BankCloud middleware, you can integrate with many banks at one shot in this lesser effort of somewhere close to 2 weeks. So the entire time to market to launch with multiple players out there in the market, it's immense. It's very low. And the kind of security the platform provides, it's already pre-certified. That way, you don't have to worry about so many other things which the platform is already taking care of. Now, having said so, these are the line of businesses which BankCloud works on. It's payment gateway. You can integrate with multiple payment gateway providers. So BankCloud is actually smartly aggregating the aggregators, payment aggregators. You can do integration with so many players in the KYC checks. You can set up multiple recurring payments, not with one provider, payment service provider. You can launch it with multiple at one shot. That way your business is never at risk. You don't face any downtimes. And again, with the bank, if there is a problem with one bank network, your disbursements, especially if you are in a payouts kind of business or a loans kind of business, you know, today in this digital world, you need to disburse immediately. That is the kind of solutions banks are already providing. It's like a 30 seconds kind of disbursement. Now, that time, you cannot have a network issue with one of the banks, right? Because of your issue or somewhere else. So that way, BankCloud gives you a smart, fail-safe kind of routing as well. Now, what can BankCloud do for you? BankCloud is actually a platform which will make all your API integrations simplify. It's going to be a one hub for all your entire integrations platform. It will improve your skills because it's written in the latest technology. It's a serverless technology. Today, while launching a Diwali offer or Dashra or for a Thanksgiving, we think so much, you know, will our server suffice, and we end up provisioning additional servers to handle kind of anticipated traffic. But with BankCloud, that's not a problem. BankCloud is a self-scalable. It's written on microservice architecture, works with AWS Lambda very beautifully. So the system itself is a self-scalable serverless technology. It widens options. Today, when we integrate with one of the service providers, and there are there are also good options with other service provider, we end up choosing one of them. But with BankCloud, you can choose from a buffet of services. For example, PG1, you can choose net banking, and from PG2, you can choose UPI as well. So that way, you get the entire options which are widened for you. And the kind of customer delight you will experience after that, because of opening of so much of options which were never possible, that actually increases your transactions success and also, you know, improves the customer's checkout experience. For example, there is a prominent booking site for, you know, booking train tickets. When you go there, you see 10 options. 10 different options from where you can do a same checkout. You can use the same credit card with 10 different options. But when you put a BankCloud layer in between, the customer will be seamless. He'll not be asked for a checkout option. He'll be just asked for a mode, credit card, debit card, UPI, or whatsoever. Internally, BankCloud will decide basis on the availability of services, basis on the cost reduction algorithms. It's going to route the traffic to the best available platform. For example, you want to reduce cost, there is one PG giving you a better rates on X mode for Y bank, and there is another PG giving you a better rate for another bank on another mode. You can choose the best of both the worlds on a single platform. The BankCloud is going to aggregate all your aggregators on top of it. Now, the beauty is when we give you this kind of middleware, people will think it's another integration in our life. It's a no-code platform to integrate. You just do one-time integration. Next time launching any new integration for new payment gateway, there is literally no code involved. Everything is from UI. It's very easy to onboard, and all data sits in the data warehouse and again thrown back to you with a beautiful kind of analysis. In fact, BankCloud has multiple routing solutions. One for dynamic routing. In dynamic routing, you have got so many other options, whether you want to save cost, whether you want to have a high performance checkout, or do you want to give it a round robin. If you want to evaluate new player in the market, you just want to split X% of the traffic to that guy, and you want to retain another percent of traffic for a regular user. Everything is possible using the dynamic routing technology. And it's all seamless. You don't need to code. Everything is available on the UI. It's a unified API. Means once you integrate with BankCloud, you don't have to worry about the end bank, end payment gateway, end mode. Everything else is managed by the BankCloud platform. It is inbuilt. It has a latched on analytics and dashboard platform so that your operations team, your management team is aware of which modes are performing well. Where is there you are getting a highest success ratios from your customers doing the checkout or doing your team doing disbursements. What is the kind of downtimes coming from your so many partners, and then you use this data back to optimize your services with the client. That way, BankCloud reduce the cost dynamically. Again, with the unified API experience, the kind of turnaround time to add a new partner is down from 2 months or 1 month back to a 2-day job. You just do a configuration in 2 minutes, you test it out for a day, and you launch your new partner within 2 days. That's the kind of scale which BankCloud can provide you. Again, it is built by the developers for the developers, so it's a very easy to integrate platform, highly scalable. The developers would love. Actually, it's a delight for developers to get integrated with BankCloud because it will solve so many of the problems. Because when we integrate with multiple providers, some people gives you X kind of programming languages, some gives you different kind of callbacks. BankCloud can handle both callbacks and webhooks, everything in itself, so that the experience of your developers in integrating various of your platforms with BankClouds becomes seamless. It's literally a reuse of code from your side. It's very business friendly, and of course, as I told you, it's built on the latest technology. Just to give you an overview of the tech stack, which is already available, the reason we tell BankCloud is a hyper-scalable function is because it's built on serverless technology. All the traffic is routed via very high available API gateway, back to Lambda functions, which is again serverless, goes to SQS, which is again serverless, works with your payment providers, get the responses in real time or in a callback function, calls your system back. In fact, we also call BankCloud very smart because while taking a callback from your provider, it ensures that it is also registered in one of your systems. Sometimes your systems are slow. Then the BankCloud will also keep hitting your systems for 5 times, 10 times and ensure that the payment or the checkout or the payout is already registered. Again, while doing so, it is highly secured. It's banking grade security. We employ all kind of security measures to make sure it is safe. Also, it's it's very cost effective because what happens generally is when you anticipate huge traffic, you end up provisioning exceptional kind of hardware or a cloud resource already provisioned for that kind of unanticipated traffic or anticipated traffic. If the traffic increases, you end up adding more servers, and if the traffic has not come as per your expectation, you end up paying more but not getting results. With BankCloud, it's like a serverless technology where the things are auto provisioned. You don't face any downtime for one kind of function, and since you don't have dependency on servers, you can do millions of transactions in a day. Choosing BankCloud, definitely you will be able to outperform your competition, give the best time to market to whenever you have experience. So now today compliance is changing. We have so many players out in the market. Government is also launching new umbrella entities. Those guys will become part of your payment ecosystem. You can't keep changing your platform again and again to add new things which are coming in market. Especially your core platforms, which are has to be highly stable. Sometimes it's legacy. Adding a layer of BankCloud refreshes the life of your entire tech platform. That way your time to market is high. It has role-based access control. It is built to innovate. You have UI for integrations, which is beautiful. You don't have to worry with your tech team. Your business analysts can actually do integration for you, which is like a no-code approach. There is a MIS and dashboard available. The configurations are easy. And all in all, it saves cost. That is the beauty. So it's not expense. It's more of an investment for you. Just to sum up about AllCloud, we are a tech fin for all fintechs. Whether you are a neobank, you are a NBFC, you are a bank, and we provide technology for lending. We provide technology to handle your integrations using very smart BankCloud middleware platform. And that is how we are. We are growing, and we would be very happy to solve your problems in the digital ecosystem, whether it is payments or disbursements. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ankith, for that brilliant and wonderful presentation.
5 मिनट में अकाउंट सेटअप और ट्रेडिंग शुरू।
हाँ कर सकते हैं।
नहीं कर सकते।
लगी शर्त और हारा तो It's possible with CoinSwitch Kuber. Download करो और Bitcoin trading start करो. CoinSwitch Kuber. सिक्का चमकेगा.
Cryptocurrency is an unregulated digital asset, not a legal tender and subject to market risks and price fluctuation risks.
Where there is life, there is hope, there is meaning. But life has its downs as much as its ups. Life is about challenges. Life is about opportunities. Time for joy, time for celebration, and time to introspect. Thankfully, in every one of life's moments, and even beyond life itself, there's LIC. Where there is life, there's always LIC. Zindagi ke saath.
Welcome to Fago, a pioneer in the world of intelligent open finance. With our full-stack open finance platform, we enable companies to understand their users' financial behavior across various use cases, making finance engaging and actionable. Fago's developer-friendly product stack helps clients with friction-free user onboarding and authentication using trusted account information. Connect and aggregate your users' banking transaction data from any source, either any of the account aggregators or directly from any core banking solution at flexible intervals. Enrich and categorize transaction data using machine learning algorithms to extract deep behavioral attributes of your users. Understand and act on real-time insights powered by your users' behavior for a variety of use cases ranging from lending, wealth, income verification, frauds, to even branding and marketing insights. Engage with your users by embedding our personal finance management SDK in your existing user-facing app to push positive financial habits and personalize financial insights to your users. If you are looking to engage or understand your user base's financial behavior to take informed decisions, Fago is your perfect partner. With a complete Fago suite, you can now capture what drives your users at every stage of their journey and use it to drive your growth. Plug into Fago and let us do the heavy lifting for you.